Belal.
Let's
Remember
go.
the name.
Let's go.
Muhammad.
My brothers, what's up?
No, you tell us.
You guys heard the news, man. Like, for me, I want it to be known and for the world to realize that they don't make them like me. I'm the baddest dude in the division. I'm the baddest dude in the UFC, and I'm going to show it in 2 weeks what it really is.
I love it. 175 rounds, right?
Let's get it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're a main event fight. That's 3 rounds. You don't have time for that. I love 5 rounds all day.
That's what I said. I'm like, bro, we're both trying to fight for the championship. We're both trying to be champions. Let's make it a 5-round fight. I'm ready for it. Don't sit there and don't throw at me with a good time, right? I love 5 rounds, and to me, it's not even about like, oh man, I didn't prepare for 5 rounds, this, and this. No, when it comes down to fighting at short notice, when it comes down to whatever the rounds is, it's like that's when your balls, your guts, your heart comes into play into all of that. And I don't think there's nobody on my level with all that.
Dude, so when the news broke, shout out Abs. Does he prefer ABZ or Abs, by the way? ABZ talks.
His name's
anyway,
a bull, but
so,
yeah.
I know, but I'm not trying I'm trying to drive traffic to him. But dude, when it popped up on the screen, Bully, like I don't even know what to say. Like I was like speechless. Like I don't even know what to say. Yeah, that's what pops up, and I'm just like, shut down. But the 5-round thing is key. Like even earlier when we were talking about you in the fight, it's like when I think about you in a 3-round fight, it's like some of these 3-round fights don't feel long enough. And for guys that I look like champions, that I'm so happy it's 5 rounds. But dude, 16 days away, bro. Like,
yeah, honestly, I'm excited, man. I'm like pumped. When you get to that level, once you have a name and a date, it like changes everything. And then, for me, it was like, people are on, Twitter and everything. Oh man, look, he doesn't want to fight. He's looking for a way out, asking for weight and everything like that. I'm like, bro, I was in Canada and I was like,
right,
man, I want to eat this poutine right now, man. Let's see if we can get a catch weight. It looked pretty good. It looked fire. I ended up eating it. It was really good. Got back, stepped on the scale. We were good, man. I was like, all right, cool. Let's get it.
Yeah, 189, huh? The scale heard round the world, 189.
Yeah, I stepped on. I was like, oh, okay, we're good. And then I stepped on the scale with no clothes on, and I'm like, there'll be people out there looking for reflections and weird stuff. So I'm like, I just supposed to want the clothes on, so we're all good with that.
Bahashina Depot.
Dude, yeah, I was like, let me post it. Then I'm like showing it to my wife over here, and she's like, look at it. She's like, I don't know. I think I can see like your butt cheek through the reflection. I wouldn't want to post that. And I'm like, all right, cool. Never mind. Forget it. I was just supposed to want the pants on.
Dude, so
yeah, man, it's exciting. It was one of those things where you're just waiting for it and you're looking at it, and then they bring it up to you and you're like, is it gonna happen? It's not gonna happen, because I get into training mode right away. I'm in fight camp mode, and I'm in a different zone. Once I get a name and I get a date, and it's like we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure it out. And then once we finally got the call, and I was like, all right, cool. Is it like set? And they're like, Dana's gonna make the announcement later today. And I'm like, all right, once Dana makes an announcement, then I know it's real, because there was so much back and forth of, no, never mind. Wait, it could be this fight, or it could be a different fight, or it could be a different date. And then I was just like, bro, I need to know right now, because I'm training hard and I'm fasted and I'm going freaking balls to the wall right now. And I'm like, if I don't need to do that, if I could get to sit there and just chill and eat dessert, I'll do that. So just let me know what it is. And I'm just glad it got done.
And last year, training camp during Ramadan, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That was a full training camp. So for this one, it's not, because I just had this last week. Today was the final day. And then for me, it was like I was in camp with Nacho. We're training every day with him. So I had to be in camp. I had to be in shape to give him good rounds and to give him good work. It wasn't like I was in camp, but I was in camp. So like, I didn't want to I'm not a guy that like just comes, does a couple rounds with him and then leaves. Like if I'm in training, I'm training hard. So regardless, I'm always training. I'm always working out. I'm always in the room. And then the momentum from him last week, winning that week, and then being at the fights, it just gets your blood boiling. You want to get back in there, and you're like, bro, when is it going to happen? And then you're looking at it, timelines. You're like, when is this guy going to fight? They're talking about this guy or that guy. And I'm like, bro, when you get given an opportunity like this, it's like, you got to take it. It's like my Nate Diaz moment. It's the Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor. It's like this guy's taking everything I work for. I wanted the Khamzat fight. They gave it to Gilbert. I wanted the Masvidal fight. They gave it to Gilbert. So now they're talking about Gilbert fighting for the title. He's asking for it. So I'm like, all right, they want to give him everything that I want. So I'm going to have to take it from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep.
And we love Dustin Poirier.
winning.
You're going to go at Dustin Poirier? Come on.
Exactly. You don't come at the diamond. What's wrong with this guy?
You don't do that. So, Belal, how much differently does it feel like, or is it like the same feeling? Like, so the Leon fight was pretty similar, right? It was like less time.
Yeah.
Does it feel similar to that when it's like your hair starts to, pull up on your skin, like you're that excited?
Yeah, man, I get excited no matter what. That one was different because it was like your first moment to be a main event. Right. This one is, I've been there before. Now I know what the feeling is like. Now I know what the media is going to be like. Now I know what it's going to, all the extra stuff that comes with it. And then I know what it is to be in a full 5-round fight. So now I have the idea of everything now. So now for me, it's more comfortable. Now it's like, people are making it a big deal. It ain't a big deal to me. I love to fight. This is what I live for moments like this, for moments when they call my name. And then at the end of the day, it's like growing up, I think it was DC against John Jones 1 or 2. And it was like, we had tickets to that fight. And I wasn't even in the UFC. I was a fan. And we were going to that fight. And then that fight got canceled. And it was like so heartbreaking. And I was like, what the fudge? That fight got canceled. But I was always a fan of all the fights. So it's like, for me, being a fan, it's like, if those people that are in New Jersey bought a ticket to watch Oliveira and Benil, they're like, fudge, we lost our co-main event. We need a co-main event. It's like, they just lost that opportunity. So if that's their first UFC event and they're like not excited anymore, it makes me want to get them excited. It makes me want to make them think like, dang, this guy stepped up for us. And that's my idea. That's the way I look at it now.
Love it. Look from other people, for looking out for other people's perspective, not your own. Love it.
Yeah, I want to be that guy. When Cowboy was the man, is because he was anytime, any place, anywhere. And I was like, I say that, so I got to be about it. Like, I'm not the one. I don't want to just be the guy that would say something like that. I'm like, yo, let's go. You don't think I would take it? I'll take it. I'm ready to go at any moment.
So, any scrambling for any members of your team to group and get together now? Is there any, like everyone has their own lives?
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about my guys. It's a small group, but like I make one
phone call and they're all at my doorstep. There you go.
Yeah, I make one text and they're all at my doorstep. They're all ready to go. They're all, what's the date? What's the time? Let's go. They're all ready to, it's like the beautiful thing about it. And it's like the support I have. Those guys around me, they're the ones that are like.
See, everyone's just blowing up the man now.
Yeah, exactly. And
most popular man in the UFC too. At this moment.
So they're trying to go like without do not disturb. I'm like, when I have those people around me that are support me and they realize how big a moment this is, and like whatever that I need, they're gonna be with me. They're gonna push me through it. That's all I needed. When I had my coach and my teammates, and they're like, bro, let's do it, man. I don't care what nothing else is. It ain't about this, and this. And I didn't have to ask for $1 million to do it, man. For me, it's not even about money. It's about the opportunity. It's about pushing it to be the best in the world and prove to every single person in this world that I am the best in the world. And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to show them what it is. And it doesn't really matter to me how much time it was. There's no excuses on the board now. For me, I put my mind to it now. And now I'm ready to go.
Well, so I know this has nothing to do with me, but I have to just tell you a very weird turn of events that I have to be in New Jersey for work that weekend. So I've been planning to be in Newark for like 6 weeks now. So you can be sure I'm be right behind my twin brother, watching Remember the Name punch his ticket to the next welterweight championship fight as the #1 contender.
Let's go.
Mero will be there too. Dude, I'm so fired up right now. I'm going to jump through my screen. I was going to go run and get my sunglasses. I'm going to jump through the wall right now. Let's go.
Well, the question that Jason wanted to ask was if anybody doesn't show up, if Lou Taylor's flight gets delayed, Jason Anik's going to be behind you, the Remember the Show banner, just ready to go and fight anybody that runs through,
I love it. So mine is a great question, Abul. So Bully, love to, Belal, hope you don't mind me asking, but did UFC Dana say the winner definitely gets the next title shot?
Yeah, that was one of the biggest keys, saying this is the #1 contender fight. This is the winner. The winner of this fight, their next fight's gonna be fighting for the title. So that's all I needed to hear. I didn't need to hear nothing else. So this is my title fight. So for me, it was like, exactly. If I would given the opportunity to fight Leon in 3 weeks, I would take that opportunity. So for me, this is that opportunity to me fighting Gilbert in 3 weeks. That's my title fight. I beat him. I'm fighting for the title.
It is just so fascinating.
Leapfrog.
What's up?
That's what we leapfrog, and then the king of Abu Dhabi comes back.
Dude.
Main event, Muhammad.
That might even get Khabib in the corner.
Exactly. And the funny thing is they're coming out to the States in May. He's like, yeah, we're coming out in May. We're going to be at AKA. So I was going to go down there and train with him in May. So I'm like, all right, maybe after the fight, we'll go over there.
Yeah, just go celebrate. Go eat some donuts with them.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Right.
It is funny though when it started, when the rumblings about this fight started, I was gonna start sending you pictures of donuts because once Bully shuts down the sweets, he likes just seeing sweets, right? You don't mind
No,
people
exactly,
sending.
man. And it's crazy because my mom made like this crazy dessert yesterday. She saw on like Instagram, and I was like, maybe one bite. Man, you know what? I'm asking my brother how does it taste, and I'm like, nah. I'll wait to make sure this fight happens. If it happens, then I'm not gonna do it. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, then I'm gonna eat it tomorrow for sure. And then I got the call. I was like, all right, cool. Forget it. I don't eat it right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I will say, like, is 189? I know you put it out publicly. I mean, is that right where you'd sort of probably want to be right about now, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's honestly that's normally where I am, and it's like once my body realizes that it's in weight cut mode, it's in fight mode, like I can adjust right away. And for me, I'm training on fumes right now. So I'm training
Right.
with nothing in my body. So
Right.
it's going to be when Monday comes, I'm going to be pushing through a lot harder with everything now. It's going to make everything a lot easier.
I hear you. That it might the timing could work out very well, almost like a boot camp, depriving yourself into some real nutrition training. I love it.
No, exactly. And then like I tell people, like my mental state right now is in a different. It's on a different freaking platform right now. Like my head's clear, my mind's clear. Like it's been nothing but religion, nothing but getting closer to God right now. And then it's like training and stuff during this time is just my head mentally right now. I can't wait to get into this fight, and I can't wait to just show the world what I'm capable of doing.
I love it. I love it. So, what's on the agenda tonight? You just trained a little bit. You just had a little bit of food, and then probably a little bit of rest, I would assume.
Yeah. Today was the last day of Ramadan, so that was our last day of fasting. I got the family mad at me right now. My mom wants to like kill me because I'm like, they're going to Cleveland to see cousins and stuff for like a party. And then I'm like, oh, I can't go. She's like, well, you could go for one day. I'm like, no, I cannot. It's 2 weeks away. There is no
exactly.
1 day.
No, exactly.
She like sending me hate messages and all this kind of stuff. So I got to get through that. But yeah, for me, I had 2 training sessions already, trying to get food in, and then it's basically getting into work, man.
If you don't mind me asking, who will the 3 cornermen be?
It's going to be Lewis Taylor, Mike Valle, and then my boy Horacio.
I love it. I always have to. I know Lou's your boy and always there, but sometimes, we need to have Lou back on the show. You know what I mean? It's like, I always ask that question, just making sure Lou's going to be in the corner.
Oh, yeah. There will never be a time. I'll never have a fight where Lou is not going to be there.
And it's just interesting because, right, you've cornered Jared in the past, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're not regularly in his corner, but the timing of everything, like, what if you were out there focused on him right now,
That's the crazy part, because the thing is, he was calling me to be in his. I was going to not be in his corner, but I was going to go down there and help him to train until Thursday. So I was going to go down there until Thursday, and then Gilbert was going to be in his corner. So like I was going to go down there Thursday, because Gilbert couldn't get down there till Thursday. So I was going to go Monday to Thursday to help him, and then Gilbert was going to come Thursday and corner him. But then once we got the call for all that, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Then he's like messaging me every day, like, yo, is the fight happening or not happening? Because I'm trying to figure out my corners, and I'm like, I hate to be putting him through a situation because it's your fight weekend. You don't want to be dealing with all the extra stuff. But I'm like, bro, I'm just waiting for them. It ain't even on me. It's the UFC.
I love it. I love it. Well, dude, I want to let you go. I could jump through the ceiling right now, but go get some rest, some nutrition. Maybe we'll see you next Thursday, but maybe not. I know the Thursday after is fight week. So even if you find a different time, but dude, do your thing, man. We're pulling for you. I said, I'm in like mental training camp for me. Like, I was like frozen all of a sudden. I was like, I didn't know what to say. Because it is for those that care about you, it is a mental shift. And when I don't have a few months. I got 16 days. Let's go.
And then for me, I was like on my way home, and I was like, and I saw Dana saying he's gonna make an announcement, and I'm like, it was like 7:25 here, and I was like, man, I gotta do it on the show though. I gotta come on the show. And then all of a sudden, I got stopped by a stupid train, and I was like stuck in traffic behind this train for like 20 minutes, and I was like so mad. I like went to 7-Eleven and got water to break my fast in the car, and I was like, I gotta have on the freaking show right now.
Absolutely. Well, dude, Cody, if you have nothing else, we'll get out of here on that. Remember the name Muhammad, May 6th, co-main event, 5 rounds, punching his ticket to the championship arena. Dude, let's go. Great to see you. All love. Can't get enough. Episode
My
98
brother.
in the books. Remember the show. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Have a good night.
Peace.
Let's go.